What did Mumford and Sons say while playing Riichi Mahjong? The red 5 hits the floor, and so I cheat. I start to greet some more, appear straight for me, So tell me now, where was my fault in calling Khan with my whole heart? Of course I lost, I start to mold, 'cause dealing in fills me with salt. Welcome back. Did I say feels me with salt instead of fills me with salt? We'll fix it in post. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day over here, folks. You're listening to Riichi FM, a slightly deeper cut from Mumford and Sons called Blank White Page. I remember being in high school and listening to that song, because it's like, because the real lyrics are, tell me now where was my fault in loving you with all my heart. I was listening to that in high school being like, oh my god, so true. I was like, yo, this guy gets it. Folks, we're going into the Jade Room today. As we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Thank you so much for all the support. I sincerely appreciate it. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Brzezinski Bear writes, Khan has always been right. Gotta get 4 fourth places in a row to appease Maka. You know what? I have not been thinking about Khan on a macro level, and that's on me. I've only been thinking about Khan in the game, but you're right. If I get 4 fourth places in my match history, I get to call Khan, and then I get to call Riichi, and then we finally get to play the game. I think then and only then we finally get to play the game. Now, this east wind in my hand, it is the Dora tile after all. I very much so want to keep it, but I don't really know how it's going to fit into this entire operation. And we got it, like, these shapes aren't even that good. So, well, this might be a little bit of a tricky hand to win. But if we draw into the east wind, then everything is hunky-dory. Then we can pawn our way to the top. Folks, oh, mommy, okay. I mean, that's good. That's really, really good. Folks, at the start of the video, let me also just thank the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Bonus video, Riichi Mahjong song parody, Riichi Mahjong strategy doc. You get the name in the credits. You also get the role in the Patreon. Thank you so much for all the support. Suros and H-Dog, since last time, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Lastly, now, you might think you know what's coming, but let me tell you. Today is a day of change, okay? One of you sussy bakas, subscribe to me on Twitch. Hold for a second. Stay with me for a second. When I wasn't even live to thank you. That's fricked up. That's a contrarian act. I'm going to thank you in a contrarian manner. Now, I usually did my Family Guy impersonations, but that was causing a rift within the community. People, you ever heard of the schism in the church? You sung what church? Were you paying attention actually in history class? Okay, so I don't really know what church it was, but there was a schism in a church, okay? And similarly to that, there's been a, there's rifts in the community. Hang on. I mean, like, what? All the 2s are gone. So I'm okay with throwing this one of bamboozles. No, just throw the 2 of characters. If we get into Tenpai, it's kind of interesting. But it's not even that interesting. By kind of interesting, I mean giga freaking bad. So I guess what we're just hoping for here... Yeah, okay, good one, buddy. What we're just hoping for is to just get into Tenpai before the end of the round. Doesn't seem that possible. Now, I will not be doing Family Guy impersonations today. I know, some of you are immediately up in arms. You're watching this at work, and you've climbed on top of your desk and started, like, beating against your chest viciously. I understand, this might be very upsetting. But I'm gonna do something new today. I'm gonna write you a haiku. So, Jawbone Bat, subscribe to me on Twitch. A winged creature. Winged creature, like winged, but you have an accent on the E, like it's Shakespeare. A creature with wings. Okay, a creature with wings. With distinct jocular fangs. Thank you for the prime. Thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it. Does that seem sarcastic? Because it's not meant to be sarcastic. It is like genuinely, you went out of your way to support me, but I feel very uncomfortable with having a good deed go unpunished. You know what I mean? Like I need to show you that it matters to me, and that's maybe my ultimate downfall. I'm not sure, but job on bat. Thank you sincerely for the Twitch power. I really, really appreciate it. All right, this hand, a little bit more gusto than the last hand. And by gusto, I mean at least with our honor tiles this time we can pawn. Have a valid hand. You know, I lately in Mahjong, we have not been having the greatest time. Last night, a little bit of a backlog. Last night on stream, folks, they put out a hit on me. They genuinely put out a hit on me, and I don't know what to do beyond that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 shapes if I were to go for the half flush. If I draw into Red Dragon, I do go for the flush. But if I draw into... Ooh, hachi machi. Okay. I think I go for the flush now. I genuinely think that I do. And it doesn't even look like I'm going for the half flush. That's the best part. A little bit awkward, right? Some 1s and some 2s have already been discarded, so... you know, finishing up some of these shapes. Holy guac. I'm not sure. I might get 1,000 spankings by Maka after the game for this, but it's early. It's early enough in the game. Right Lord won a Mongon last time. It's fricked up. I would also like to win a big hand. I would also genuinely like to win a big hand. I might even be able to call Riichi on a double-sided weight. Oh my god. So if we draw into a 7 or an 8, double-sided banger. If we draw into a 2 or a 5, we get to wait on the 7 or the 8 of characters. So no matter what we draw into here, it's kind of heat. Do I ever open my hand? Maybe. Left Lord calls Riichi. Okay. I mean, I know that they're probably not waiting with a 7-8 in their hand, but it's like so... I am in Tenpai with a decent... No, it's not even a good weight. I am in Tenpai with White Dragon half flush. That's 3 Han. How do I feel about 3 Han? I think... Oh, it's a double-sided weight, and all that needs to pass is this. But I don't think that that's right. I'm not in Tenpai. If I'm in Tenpai, we can think about it. You could be in Tenpai. Yeah, but I'm not in Tenpai. I'm not in Tenpai. I don't know. Look, boo me all you want. I came into this video resolute that I was not going to be shaken. Also, objective failed. I'm clearly shaken right now. Oh, so tell me now, where was... I genuinely came into this video thinking, so long as I don't get last, things are okay. We're gonna play like that. We're gonna play like that, and we're gonna go. Don't hold. You can hold your breath. Actually, we are going to look back at that with Maka. East 1, repeat 1, folding decision. But Maka's a little freak. I need you to go in with that lens as well. So the reason that I wasn't in love with going for the chasing Riichi there, or chasing, just like cheeing the 8 of characters, is because we wait on a 2 or a 5 at the time, right? 3 2s were visible. There's only 1 copy of the 2. And then there's like 3 copies of the 5. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, I suppose. But there's 4 tiles in total. Let me check real quick. Let me check real quick. I'm sorry. I have to do this first to get to the thing that I wanna. It's a ready hand. It is not a high scoring hand, and I don't think that the weight is good. What you saying? What do you mean it's not a high scoring hand? It's because. I mean, cheating here is fine. Now cheating here is fine. 3 of bamboo, 3 copies of the 3 of bamboo are thrown. If the last one gets thrown, then maybe I can try to fight for my right to party. But I'm not gonna throw it until I'm absolutely certain that it's fine. Okay, a crosser with the Riichi, hilarious, very funny, very funny, very funny. This confluence of events, extremely funny. And the good weights, not even that good. A crosser's gonna chase Riichi Sumo Ipatsu. Can I tell you something? So. Recently, my significant other has been playing a lot more Mahjong. And I don't mean to, oh my god. What the frick am I watching right now? What the frick am I, oh my. And I'm gonna be in last. But the game is still, the night is still extremely young. We're in East 2. Okay, pair of the green daisies. We're chilling right now. My significant other, she's been playing a lot more Mahjong. And she's been, like, earlier today, I walked in on her playing Mahjong, and it was as if I walked in on her, like, doing something truly nefarious. She was like, oh, I'm playing Mahjong right now. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Oh. 1, 2, 3, San Chokler. I gotta keep that option alive. I genuinely have to keep that option alive. All right, 1, 2, 3, San Chokler is real right now. I don't know how hard I should be going for it, but I am gonna go for it a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta. Oh, okay. I mean, what do I do here? Because I mean, oh my god. If this is a Riichi hand, it's Riichi Sanshoku half outside hand. Wait, but isn't it Gucci though? Isn't he even better than? Because half outside hand. Oh, you know he's cooked. Half outside hand is two-han closed. So this is really freaking nice, actually. Riichi, half outside hand, Sanshoku. It's a Mongan Marty, and I might be able to set a Suji trap for the 2 of bamboo. 3 of circles is going to be a little bit harder. I'm not even sure if I chi into 3 of circles. I'm going to be honest with you. So what is my safest tile? I guess I'm not in love with keeping the 3 of characters as a quote-unquote safe tile, but I suppose it's slightly better than a 5 of bamboo, so I'm chilling. A lot of 3 of circles are being discarded. That feels terrible for me. Oopsie poopsie. Just kidding. I mean, this is a great hand. The Suji trap on the 2 of bamboo is also just quite gross. Like that. I mean, someone is about to have the worst day of their life. Hopefully, it's not me. Anyway, I walked in on my significant other playing Mahjong. She had Green Dragon 3 Dora seat win, just pawned up already. And I was like, oh, I know where all the luck is going. And I obviously didn't say this. I obviously am not bitter. I'm extremely happy that my significant other is playing Mahjong and that we can share this hobby. I understand that is a privileged position to begin with. But there can only be so much Mahjong luck under one roof. It's science, right? It's got to be science, Mr. White. Sorry, right, Lord. I'm sorry to do it to you, but, like, I had to. This was an evil hand. I saw the San Chokler. You know what I mean? Is this 2 Oradora? Oh my god, it is 2. 18 Hot Pockets, thank you for the follow. On Twitch. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. I mean, that's so fricked up. Let me take a peep just to see if there's justice in this world. Let me see how you were doing. Master 1 star, you remind me of me. But you have a pretty decent first place win percentage. I don't even remember what that's like. Saint 3 star down in the dumps, but also a nasty first place percentage. Okay. Excuse me, Yostar, that better that high. You want to know why the screen flickered there? And left lord is just actually me. Okay. You want to know why the screen flickered there? It's because an alarm went off at Yostar. An alarm went off at Yostar, and then suddenly someone had to like, oh, lock in at their desk to make sure that I don't get good tiles. I promise you, that is what's happening. I promise you that's what's happening. Yusong, your main character syndrome is showing. There's no other explanation. The screen doesn't just randomly flicker, okay? Someone is reaching into the netcode to try to give me the worst tiles possible. It's just science. How am I doing outside of the game today? Overall, I'm doing okay. I'm very, very blessed. My significant other, who I complained about earlier, stealing all my Mahjong luck, she made this like chia seed pudding with mangoes. Holy frick, folks! Holy frick! It's just divine. It's just simply divine. 1, 2, 3, Sanshoku. Also another possibility, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but it feels really bad, right? Holy moly. They gave me a new DZ. An Animal Crossing new DZ. I mean, they conned as the dealer. They cut an Eastwind. I mean, their hand just could be ready, right? And how much do I care about this hand? I mean, I am freaking Shanten. Oh my god. I mean, playing to not get last only gets you so far. You know what I mean? But also, the people that say that, I'm not sure they know. Yusong, what do you mean? If I speak, I get in big trouble. No. Oh, god. Okay. It's like, oh, Yusong, you'll never win if you fold all the time. But yeah, but like, in contrast, I think that those people the hands that they would want me to push are truly nonsensical. Like the half flush hand is like at least that one is like maybe you know, we are in tempai for a 3-Han Marty. That's fine. But 3-Han Marty, what? Even if I run off of someone, that's not that good, right? 3900 or 3900, n'est-ce pas? Okay, a crossword is gonna deal into left load. I just didn't want any part of that. I genuinely just didn't want any part of that. They had a con. They're in the dealer seat. It's only 1 Han. But I didn't see any Dora, right? I only see like a 1, 2 of characters. I didn't see any of the original Dora. It's like there's a whole lot of nuance that escapes the pushing Peters in the audience. I snuck in a Family Guy after all. Chia seed pudding was very, very good. I've been yelling a lot. Scared that my voice is gonna be lost sometime soon. But you know what? So them's the breaks. Yeah, I heard oh, that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 peasies in our hand. If we draw into like what, 8 of characters or 7 of bamboo, it's kind of tempting and kind of nice to just to go for all triplets. That's also interesting. Like if we draw into another one of those, isn't that like really good? but aren't I? Yeah. Or if I pawn the green dragon, isn't this literally the first tile to go? You're absolutely right. But we gotta hang out with it a little bit. Okay, you're immediately gone. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I wish things could be different. I genuinely do. I genuinely do. I was reading about how, you know how like, you know, as a Northern Lion fan, sometimes other members of the community will be like, oh my goodness, this is when Northern Lion still had his old voice. And I believe I read somewhere from some streamer. So this is scientifically accurate. You know what I mean? Just trust me, dude. Kind of a vibe. But I feel like I read somewhere. Hang on. I can't even get all triplets anymore. So what do I want to do here? I think my maximum tile acceptancy is by cutting the 4. I suppose that's fine. I want to end on a double-sided weight anyway. 9 of circles is fairly likely to come out, right? 9 of circles, a terminal tile. If someone's paying like a lot of attention, Nujin style, they might even see that it's Suji to a bozo like me. So 9 of circles looks like a fairly safe tile. Our nightmare is if someone has like 3 copies of them, but otherwise this is okay. Oh, just drawing into tempai. Totally fine there. Do I con here? Now that's a new question. I think I do. I think con here is actually kind of tight. If I con, no one else has opened up their hand. And so if I get chasing Riichi, then it's the worst day of my life. Okay, at least we don't have to cross that bridge. This is people just want you to call con. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit more whiny today because I'm on a little bit of a losing streak and I've lost confidence in myself. I've definitely lost confidence. I'm not Jason Mantzoukas in Taskmaster, just radiating a kind of gregarious confidence that made me be like, oh man, he's so funny. It's not like that. I'm going through a crisis of character right now. But some people will talk about like, oh, old voice versus new voice for a lot of influencers, and I say influencers, I guess, derogatorily, in order to, I mean, I don't think I'm influencing anyone to do anything other than, like, maybe staying away from Riichi Mahjong, but that, hey, come on, that's just a public service. You know, screaming into a microphone for a lot of time, I think would affect anyone's throat, you know? Why do you have to make it so weird? I don't know. I didn't know that it would affect anyone's vocal qualities. It's a little bit better. It's definitely a little bit better. All right, left lord. So this is kind of nice. And by kind of nice, I mean a little bit awkward. Don't really know what tiles I'm supposed to keep and what tiles I'm supposed to discard. I'm gonna throw away the 6 of bamboo. Why? I can still accept 7 of bamboo, and I can still accept the last copy of the 9 of bamboo. I know this shape is pretty stinky, but even if we have to use it as our pair, like there's worse things that could happen. Today, you want to know what my plans are for today? Today, my plans are to record some videos, respond to a lot of emails, and by emails I mean Discord messages. I just say emails to make me feel like more of an adult, and to go to a drive-thru for Borgar. I had like a premonition last night. I'm not even joking. I had a premonition last night of me sitting in a drive-thru for a Borgar, and what you saying? Why are you saying like that? Why are you saying like that? As if you just discovered your first internet meme? Honey, take a look at this. This internet cat wants cheeseburger. It's asking if it can has cheese Borgar. Isn't that cute? Isn't that strange? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely weird the way I'm acting right now, but last night I genuinely had a vision. So tonight I'm gonna Tonight I'm gonna go through a drive-thru. It's literally, you want to know? This is what living like a rock star is all about. Right Lord calls Riichi. We can still genuinely fight this, right? 2 copies of the 9 of characters are safe. So what do we want to draw into? 2 of characters, cut this, and then finishing any of our double-sided weights, and we're kind of huge chilling, right? Could have maybe taken the 3 of circles to try to get into Tenpai before the end of the round. That's fair. That's definitely fair. But I think this is gonna be the worst day of my life. Usually I want to wait until the 3rd row of discards to do that, right? It's a little antsy. It's just a little antsy for me. This is just a little antsy. They could still have a 2 and a 3 of circles. If I see the last 2 of circles come out, then we can talk. Then we can definitely talk. I might have to do a big fold here, folks. I might have to do a big fold here. Yep. Oh, kiss today goodbye. It was a good hand. It was a good run. And people immediately are going to be typing, oh my god, I can't believe he didn't push for that. What hand here? Pinfu? Nothing, nothing. Riichi, Pinfu? Nothing, nothing. Right Lord's going to take this. Our dealer seat, ethereally, slips away from our fingers, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. We don't even pay out the dealer penalty. We're sitting in an okay spot right now, and we owe it all to Sanshoku. We absolutely owe it all to Sanshoku. But here's the thing. I was thinking to myself, like, how long is too long? Because if you go to a popular drive-thru, like, especially with some regional Southern California chains, I'm not gonna name names. Why? First of all, this is SpawnCon. Let's just say it rhymes with Bin and Bout Borgar, and now no one knows what I'm talking about. And the executives are calling their marketing department trying to get me on their payroll. Okay, it's called advertising, and I'm playing them like a fiddle. Sometimes if you go during prime time, it's like you have to wait there for like 30 minutes, and that's just for a drive-thru, and that's too long for me. So now I'm like my desire for Borgar, which came to me in a dream basically, is now pitted against my patience, which is paper thin. So I don't know. I'll keep you updated. I think it's because lately I have been. This is a little horrifying, but I have been turning into a jock. But this is like I am turning into a jock, but paying homage to my nerd roots. Now, what do I mean by this? Lately, I've been hitting the treadmill like it's my goddamn job, okay? Why? Because I'm sick and tired of waking up every day and thinking that the world is miserable. I'm genuinely trying. You know how people are like, oh, if you're depressed, just drink some water, and you're like, I'll murder in Minecraft. You know, it's like not very helpful when people say that. But in the back of your mind, it's like, what if I actually exercised and meditated? Could I then roll my eyes at what people are telling me? And so, like, I think because my significant other and I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yo, this 8, 9 shape, you got to get out of here. I mean, we could accept what? I should have cut the 9 first, just in case that we drew into a 6 of characters. Please don't punish me. And he's never punished, baby. He's never punished. Just because my significant other and I, we've both been like, I think driving each other crazy, and not in like a, like, just probably, I don't mean to assign any blame or anything. I think I'm screwed here. I don't know, because you just cheat. Because you just cheat. Kakarot. Why are you cheating? I don't know where the Kakarot came from. Oh, it's totally fine. Don't change your hand, please. Please don't change your hand. Because if you change your hand, then the 6 is not. Frick. Okay. But now it's inside Suji. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It would have been fine. Oh, God. What do I cut? Okay, I think I cut this. And now what do I cut? Oh, no. Oh, this is so bad. 3 of the 7s are gone. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Dora is inside Suji. I just don't trust that. I just don't trust that, because you could have, what, 5, 7 in your hand, and then that ruins my entire life. Okay, a lot of the 6s are gone. A lot of the 6s and 7s are gone, so hopefully the 8 and the 7 are both equally safe tiles. If you're gonna give me the chance, I'll throw a red 5. Absolutely, I'll absolutely throw a red 5. Oh, Yusong, push every hand. And it's not even that many people in the comment section. It's just my confidence that's low. Anyway, so I've been hitting the treadmill, but I pay homage to my nerd roots. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm never going to change. I cut the 8 here, I think. I think I cut the 8 here. I know this is Suji, but oh my god. Okay, maybe they're not waiting with the 4-5. They could be waiting with the 1-2, but that's really, really unlikely. We see 3 of the 1s. It's a little fricked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we could have also thrown 2 of circles. Oh my god, I've lost it. Right Lord throws the 8 of bamboozles. Thank you for doing that. I was not brave enough. I was just simply not brave enough. There's the door tile. Please pass. Jeb Bush, and there it is, and there it is, and there it is. I might be able to. No, I can't. I'm 1 tile away from 7 peasies, but it's not gonna happen. It's not that easy. Left Lord waiting on a 2 and a 5 of bamboo. I'm glad that we did not deal into them. It's still tight, right? Like it's still the race is still pretty tight for first place. We do get another dealer seat, so that's kind of nice. South 1, South 2, South 3, South 4. In all last, we will be the dealer, which is kind of good, right? I mean, there's a lot of power there. Could just chi. I think it's a little antsy. Don't get me wrong. I see the bones of the 7, 8, 9 San Shokler. Yeah, but now unfortunately it's just seat wind, good double-sided shapes. Like now winning a 1-han hand here, or a 2-han hand if we're lucky enough to keep the Dora. Ah, frick. Are you serious? Okay. I mean, oh, okay. Left Lord is gonna pawn into the green DZs. It's fine. What do we want to draw into? I guess another Dora. or a 7 of what? Okay. I mean, I'm going to cut the door right now. I don't feel good about this. If left Lord pawns, it's really, really bad for me. Maybe that's wrong, but I'm also seeing the writing on the wall. Like, I don't think that the 7, 8, 9... Gotham City needs a new mayor! That's so fricked up. That is so fricked up. That is unbelievably fricked up. Okay. Anyway. Full Joker mode for a second. On the treadmill, I watch Pokemon runs. I watch this channel that I really like named Scott's Thoughts. It's not sponsored content. This is just very, very real. There's this channel called Scott's Thoughts. He does like how fast can you beat Pokemon Yellow with X Pokemon, you know? And I really like those videos. I genuinely really do, because he like this is I feel really vulnerable for a second because I'm just telling you genuinely about someone's content that I like, but and I don't want you to bully me and take my lunch money. But if you want to, sure, you know what I mean. I can't. It's not for everyone, but I really like it because I think a lot of other Pokemon YouTubers doing this type of format will only play through the game once. Oh my god. Please allow me to go. And then Pokemon go to the polls and then draw me into a 7 of bamboo. None of that happened. A crossword wins as the dealer. That's so fricked up. This is terrible. Oh my god, it's 12k. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, Lord, you and me could have ruled the city, Spider-Man. So now we're no longer in first. But again, the dealer seat is coming up, right? So there is some offensive firepower that we still have access to in this game. Totally fine. 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku. He already sees it. Don't even worry about it, fam. He sees the 7, 8, 9. But whereas other Pokemon YouTubers might only play through the game once and sometimes get lucky with critical hits and stuff, he like plays through the game twice and does like the damage calculation. It's just like a nice data-driven approach to Pokemon games, and that's genuinely how I feel about that. Pure Straight is a possibilities in the circle suit. This 8-9 shape is really bad as well. Let's just see where the tiles take us. Let's just honestly, between you and me, let's just see where the tiles take us. I mean, I think I should just cut the Dora here. I'm not joking around. The time for that has passed. I think if I want my best chance at actually winning with this hand, cutting the Dora there is correct. Now, if I draw into another one, it is like you won't see me for a few days. Whoa, huge, folks, huge. I mean, we need a pair somewhere in our hand. Oh, he's so lost, dude. He's a little kid in the grocery store. He just lost track of where everyone went. Oh, okay. I mean, what do I even want from that? Because the Pure Straight, oh, Oh, he lost all of his timer, too. He lost all of his timer moaning into the microphone. Yeah, that's really gonna make everyone else happy. The 8-9 shape, your time is over. Your time is over. Quite frankly, it was overdue. This was overdue. And the 7 of characters are coming out of the woodwork. If I draw into a 7 of characters now, you won't see me for a few days. Because I'm gonna be taking long walks by the ocean, just trying to remember what it's like to be a human being. So, pure double sequence is a possibility if I draw into something good. But now I'm just 1 tile away from Tenpai. Am I? No, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. And what's our pair? No, I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. You want to know what our pair is? It's a freaking 1 of characters, broski. If I draw into 7 of circles, unlikely, by the way. If I draw into 7 of circles, big ponk. If I happen to draw, oh, it's impossible. Okay, I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, if I happen to draw into the 2 of characters, pure double sequence, you know, how can I say no to that? But it's literally impossible, so our decision is made for us. Please just give me 7 of circles. I know it's so undeserved right now. All right, this is not bad. Penfu, Red 5 Dora. Oh, it's still gonna hurt. 52? 58. Oh my god. I'm trying to learn some scoring, but by rote memorization. So it's gonna take a few times. Take a few lessons. Wait, is that 52? But no. It's 58, and then I pay out an extra 600 because of the repeat counters. And now my lead is slipping away. Is dripping down the drain. Okay. Very funny. Oh, and look at this tile flow. Saint level. Oh, you're a sussy saint. I'll tell you that much right now. What do I want with this hand? That's a great question. Southwind, Westwind, White Dragon, Green Dragon. Any of those kind of go immensely hard for us. The rest of our hand, nothing to write home about. Already this 8-9 shape is made weaker by the 7 of bamboo getting discarded. Could just go for the half flush. 1, 2, 3. No, I only have 3 shapes right now. Yusong, sober up. I am stone cold Steve sober right now. But it's just, these decisions are terrible. So what do I want to draw into? 7 of bamboo is the nuts. If I draw into 7 of bamboo, I can win off of a 2 of bamboo, a 5 of bamboo, or a 4 of characters. All of those are valid. Unfortunate that we just picked wrong, but I think that we picked right because the west wind is only useful for us. So we definitely want to keep this zuzzier tile around. A crossroad has 2 completed sets. What's worrying about this situation is that we see 0 copies of the freaking Dora tile, so that's a little worrisome. But now if I draw into a 1 of circles, or a 4 of circles, or a 2 of circles, or a 5 of circles, like this hand gets so much better, right? Riichi, Pinfu is a little bit unlikely. I don't know if we're going to be able to have all sequences in this hand, but a boy can dream. A boy can definitely dream. And even in this weird situation that we're in right now, all of that goes away if we draw into a 7 of bamboo, right? 7 of bamboo, I still instantly Riichi. A crossroad is just in Tenpai right now. I just hate that. I genuinely do not like that. Left Lord with the Riichi. All right. I mean, what do I want to have happen? A crossroad dealing into Left Lord for like a mid-sized sedan of a hand? That'd be nice. Oh, no. That's really unlucky. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, we're playing for a second. This is just insurmountable now. Right Lord, you know who's really happy about that? Right Lord is really happy about that. And honestly, I'm pretty happy about this. Just, he said, fully coping and seething. Because if we just don't end in last place, I French kiss the ground. Forget just kissing the ground. I am picking up the worms with my tongue right now. Okay, just the way. Oh, sorry, that image a little too visceral for you. It's how Riichi Mahjong has changed me. It's how Riichi Mahjong has changed me. What do I want to do with this? I mean, really just want to pawn into the Dora tile now. That would be excellente. If we can get a direct hit on a crossword somehow against all odds, then like maybe that's good. But I just really want Green Dragon 3 DZs. Oh, okay. Now this is a Green Dragon 2 DZ situation. Do I greed out for more DZ? Oh, this is so... But I want to be able to... Okay, I will greed a little bit. But if someone cuts Northwind, I unfortunately... You sicko. I unfortunately do have to pawn there. And right, Lord, I'm sorry. I am just sorry. I'm not even happy about this. Any game that's not fourth place, though, you gotta accept. You just gotta accept any game that's not fourth. So right now, I can only go for direct hits on a crosslord. Like, if I sumo a big hand, right lord just dies. So we might just accept that anyway. Like, if right lord loses themselves to our sumo, that's fine. That's fine. Getting second place is good. Getting second place is a positive. I've just like lost sight of who I am. I've just lost a little sight of who I am. You lose enough in Riichi Mahjong, and genuinely, it turns your world upside down. Yusong, it's just a game about tiles. You know that's not true. You know that's not true. Some of us stake our self-esteem on this game, so you know it's a little bit more tricky there. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. I could also go Damaten, right? If I'm really playing for evil, I could go for Damaten and just try to kill a crosslord. I need what, 2 Mongons in a row? Okay, you want to know what's kind of tight here? Like 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku, because it allows me to accept the Dora. But then what is my effing pair gonna be? Nothing. Oh my god. Tanyao? Here's the thing. If I draw into 7 of bamboo in particular, it's the Dora tile, right? Like, I have to go for that. Or I can just call Riichi and seek to kill a crosslord. It's not terrible either. It's genuinely not terrible either. A lot of 3s and 9s are getting discarded. Hate that. I'll just tell you. Hate that. Rewind it back. Yusung's got the flow to make your tiles cry. Just be really sad, I guess. It doesn't have the same club appeal as the original. Please. Please. If you give me the 6 of characters, that's also really good. I mean that unfortunately increases our outs. Do I greed here? This is so greedy. Because if I draw into 7, I'm literally about to tear up red 5 followed by 4 of characters. That doesn't seem right to me. But all the 3s are gone. Why am I even going hard for this? I need 2 copies of the 6. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening.jpg. Pinfu, Dora, Sanshoku. It's 4 Han. I can maybe covertly nab that off of a crosslord. So what do I need to draw into? I need to draw into 6 of characters or 8 of bamboozles. Both of those tiles are good. Unfortunately, I mean, I go Damaten here. If someone else deals into me, I have to take the run. I just have to take the run. But if a crosslord deals into me, it's the greatest day of my life, because then it gives me a chance to win in South 4. Like, in South 4, if I sumo a gigantic hand, having hit a Mongon from a crosslord, it does, like, then we can genuinely maybe win. Please, 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 please. This is a sick hand. This is such a sick hand if I'm able to. I can't believe that. I was seeing the Matrix. I was genuinely seeing the Matrix. If you sumo here, is that enough to kill? No. Okay. But now I need a what? I need a Yakuman to just win? I need a Baimon? So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to settle here. I'm pretty sure, unless I get dealt the nuts. Wow. Okay. Why do I believe? Why do I believe in this hand? Con twice into Riichi? Why does this hand genuinely fill me with a sense of determination? Undertale. I mean, that's a good tile. I'm not going to say no to that. This is never a half flush, unfortunately. But 4 concealed triplets? Yeah. 4 concealed triplets is a possibility here. We already have 2 of them. We're halfway there. Some might even say that we're living on a prayer. So this is okay. If I have to fold here, I'm also fine with that. If I fold into, you know, second place, I can't con. I need to be able to call Riichi. Like, Riichi, 4 concealed triplets, 3 concealed triplets, yada 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 yada. Like a lot of stuff needs to happen here. Could also just, I mean, now we can't con there. We can con here into 4 Dora. So Riichi, 4 Dora, that's 5 Han. It's not even enough. We need to hit like 4 billion Aura Dora. Still a possibility. Still a possibility. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. That's the gross part. Like, I might just have to take the Riichi if I get it, just to try to end this game. Oh man, a crosslord is willing to chi. They might have a red dragon. They might have a white dragon. They might just also have Tanyao, right? So, unfortunate for us. We were hoping to draw. Man, this hand could have been something. We were hoping to draw into some more triplets. Holy moly. Holy moly. I mean, I guess I'm proud of myself for seeing that Sanshoku play, especially because realizing that the 3 of characters were all kind of getting thrown up. Sorry for the phrasing there, but like they were all getting tossed. Hang on, is this possible? Like 4 concealed trips? Is that possible? Oh my effing god, it is. It's not 4 concealed triplets Tonki, but like I could sumo a Yakuman here. Is that really how this game ends? I mean, it's so unlikely just because we could deal in at any moment. And there's only 1 copy of the 3 and 1 copy of the 4. And 1 copy of the West. So it's like not looking great for me. It's genuinely not looking great for me. I think you have Tanya or 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. There's nothing we can really do about that. But if we get Tenpai, it's kind of the greatest day of our lives. Left Lord calls Khan. How much do I want to go for this? I'm scared. Now I'm scared of Left Lord. At least the Red Dragon Dora, no one can have a triplet of that. I can't believe I'm going for a Yakuman right now. I genuinely don't believe that. And now this is a ticking time bomb though. Like I don't feel good about having kept the 4 of characters in my hand. Someone's thinking about White Dragon. Right, maybe Right Lord? Okay, Left Lord. All the 4s are gone. All the 7s are gone. You can't Ron me off of the 6. Unless you had a double pair weight or something along those lines. Please? I mean, if Love Lord Rons or Sumos, there's nothing we can do. We're just hoping to see the Yakuman chance. Oh my god. Let me see the silver text with the Yakuman chance across my screen. I mean, it is for the thumbnail, but it's also for me. You know what I mean? I think what I'm really supposed to do here is fold. Because we just want to end this game in second. Like, honestly, true to goodness, I think we're supposed to fold here. And this is our last chance to... So that's the last 4. I could try to end in Tenpai. Run it back one last... I don't think that's worth it. Oh my god. Okay, well, kiss today goodbye. We're hoping that Left Lord does not sumo on the last tile. I think what I actually do here is I don't give Left Lord a chance to play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. A Crosslord maybe in Firth in jail? Have they discarded a 1 of characters? It doesn't matter. I kissed the ground there. I kissed the ground here. Plus 66. Plus 66. It's a living. It's genuinely a living. I mean, it's not one more match. Oh my god, not one more match. The most fricked up thing that I learned on stream last night is that if you click the one more match thing, it loads you, but you still see in the background the screen that you were just on. So in the shadows, in the grave of the last game, you load into the next one. There's something fricked up about that. This was a Hanemon. You chase the Riichi. I just need to see. This is a perfectly fine Riichi. Riichi double-sided banger, and then you immediately drawn to death. That's so unlucky. That's very, very unlucky. Now, what an East 1, Repeat 1, folding decision. People are not going to be happy about this, but what happened here? So I was genuinely gaming. Whoa, yeah. I also need to see if they were okay with the half flush. I need to see this. Maka, spit on me? S-? I'll take that. Okay, 4th place played D, apparently. Were they trying to lose? Were you disconnected? No. What happened here? This isn't even terrible. This is not even terrible. What was the round that you played D? D plus E. Oh, did you just disconnect after a while? Okay, but like you're still in like a decent position here. You cut. Wait, the 9 was a decision. No, you're just auto drawing and discarding now. Oh my god, you're just auto drawing and discarding. Maybe you have to leave. Maybe you have to do laundry. Oh my, I didn't even notice. Okay, that's on me. East 1, Repeat 1. Okay, you wanted me to cut the 9 of bamboo just because, but this is so fricked up. Because at this point I have 2, 3 shapes for half flush. Arguable now. You wanted me to cut the red dragon here, but this like sometimes you want me to flush and sometimes you don't. That's so fricked up. This point you 70 to 11, because now if I pawn anything, I'm in Tenpai, and it feels great. No. Or just, it keeps our options way open. Like 1.5 million tiles. So you're thinking to hopefully call it Riichi. So this is maybe a little greedy. And then, wait. Did they want the chi? They probably do. Maka's a sick little freak. Yeah, they do want the chi. Half flush, white dragon, 3 Han. No chance to accept the Dora. A chance to accept the red 5. But that's not real. That's genuinely just not real. It's good because 2 of characters feels safe into the player who called Riichi. I just don't frick with that. They're waiting for the 6 and the 9. Lamau. I just don't frick with this. Can someone smarter than me tell me why this is right? Because it's 85 to 14. It's a double-sided weight, but there's only 1 tile of this left. There's 3 tiles of the 5, so 4 tiles total. Basically, I'm single tile Yorking it. That's genuinely what I think about the situation. All right, I mean, but just you know what I mean? Ugh. And then yeah, there's no way. Were they really okay with this? Were they really okay with how I played this? Holy smokes, I think they are. I think they genuinely are. 4 concealed triplets here goes wild. They wanted me to cut the 4 immediately. I was too scared to do so. And then I think the con here was absolutely correct. Just to, dude. Okay, but this is you don't want to give Left Lord who conned once under the sea. This is 1000% correct. I have Gen Boots, basically Gen Boots, almost unequivocally Gen Boots. Westman, Maka, you need to get a grip on yourself. You weren't even in the Tenpai. That's so fricked up. And then you've just been drawing and discarding the whole time. What happened to us? The Jade Room used to mean something. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's game. I mean, it's fricked up. It's just, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If you like this song or you like the song, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out the channel. It's such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live, and our Patreon, of course. On Mondays, I play Mahjong, and I'll dual stream that on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here if that's what you're into. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!